Okay, so in this video, we're going to learn about how do we clone our voice using AI. We're going to look at two main softwares or tools you can use. The first one is Minimax, which is a free option, and the second one is ElevenLabs, which is supposed to be like the leading service provider, but it's a paid option. So I'm going to show you how to use both, and then you can see which one works better for your use case. And without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so first up, if I come up to the Minimax website, so you can log in and sign in for free. It's just minimax.io. And then once you log in, it's going to come up to this slash audio page. They have a bunch of voices for you to choose from. You can experiment with whatever you'd like. They even have some music in here. That's a new feature to use in your projects. But the main thing that we're going to be looking at here is the voice clone feature. So if I come into voice clone, it's really very easy to do. You can drop a file in. They say using a voice as little as a 10-second clip, or you can record an audio clip which is between, they say, 10 to 60 seconds long. So I'm going to do this right now. I'm just going to record a 60-second clip of me and then come back in and show you the results. Okay, so I just hit record. I recorded a 1 minute clip. We can choose to remove background noise, text preview. This is English, and you click I confirm, and then you can click generate. And once you're done generating, it will create a voice clone of you, and then you can use that to generate any text that you would like it to generate. So I'm going to do that next, and then I'm going to show you what are the results. Okay, so once we are done generating our voice clone, it will show up in our voice library. So if I come in here and click preview. Hello and welcome to the AI Automation Masterclass. Inside this community, you'll not only learn the basics of AI like prompt engineering and large language models like ChatGPT and Claude, but you'll also learn everything you need to start making an income online with AI. So that was completely AI generated, right? Which I think is pretty cool. And I think it's done a pretty good job of getting my voice clone to sound kind of like me. If you wanted to use this to generate a clip, you can just come in here, click use, and you can generate, say, any clip in here. Say we just wanted it to do that. So if I type this in and hit generate, welcome to the AI Automation Masterclass. So that was how easy it is to set up a voice clone of yourself using Minimax. And next up, we're going to look at ElevenLabs as an alternative. So first up, if I come over to the ElevenLabs website, elevenlabs.io/pricing, you can see that they have these bunch of plans to choose from. Now, the free plan allows you to do like text to speech, but it does not allow you to clone your voice. The starter plan, which is $5 a month, allows instant voice cloning. So I think that's basically with 1 to 2 minutes of recording, you can clone your voice. It might be a little more, but yeah, like basically it's a lot faster. And the creator plan has professional voice cloning, which allows you to clone your voice with up to 2 hours, I think, of footage, so that it generates like a higher quality output. They say you get the first month 50% off. So it's up to you. Like, I'm going to show you the outputs of both. Why I chose to sign up to the creator plan, because I wanted to see the difference between the professional voice cloning and the instant voice cloning. Yeah, by the end of this, you will see the Minimax audio we generated versus the instant voice cloning of ElevenLabs versus the professional voice cloning of ElevenLabs. So once you've chosen your plan, free starter or creator, we're going to log in, and then now I'm going to show you the inside of ElevenLabs. So if I come in here inside our home, this is kind of the interface you're going to see. So it just shows you a bunch of voices to choose from. ElevenLabs has a pretty large variety of voice models to generate, like, yeah, this text to speech. But the first thing we're going to look at is how do we create voice clones, right? So if I come up to voices, now it's going to show me my voices. But if I wanted to create one, we have this option to create or clone a voice. So if I click this, there's this instant voice clone which says you can clone your voice with only 10 seconds of audio, and it takes about 2 minutes. So similar to how Minimax work, you just have to upload your audio, give it some voice information, and then finish up. It's really pretty straightforward. So I'm going to do that now and then show you what the outputs of this look like. So once we've gone through that quick three-step process, let me show you what our instant voice clone sounds like. Origami shows us how a simple paper can become art. Now, I don't think that completely sounds like me because it's given me an accent. So yeah, I mean, like, this was the instant clone feature. Like, I don't think it allows you to choose any kind of accent or stuff like that. And it basically did its best at cloning my voice, but I think it doesn't sound like me. So, yeah, like, if I had to compare the Minimax instant clone to the ElevenLabs instant clone, I really lean more towards the Minimax audio. And yeah, so that was the instant voice clone in ElevenLabs. Now we're going to take a look at the professional voice clone in ElevenLabs and then show you how to set one up, because currently I'm only allowed to create one professional voice clone. So I'm going to play the clip, I'm going to delete my voice, and then I'm going to show you how you can set up a professional voice clone from scratch. So if I click on this, I love how much I've learned inside the AI Automation Masterclass, best purchase ever. I think that does sound like a lot like me. So I think it's done a pretty good job of getting my voice right with the professional voice clone. It sounds a lot better than the instant voice clone. And here, as you can see, like, I was also able to give it that accent of like an Indian accent, but the other one had that accent which doesn't sound like me at all, right? So anyway, now I'm just going to show you how to create a professional voice clone. So I'm just going to come up here, hit delete, and then we will set this up from scratch. So if I come in here and click create or clone a voice, so in our professional voice clone, we're going to click create new clone. Just say create new clone. You can watch that video clip, by the way, which gives you good guidelines on how to create it. We're just going to name this Adrian Professional Voice Clone. The language is English. Description, we can specify that, say, I am a 30-year-old male originally from India. The accent, we can give it Indian. So this is how you can specify that you want to give it an accent. Gender, we can specify as male. Age, we can specify as, I want to say young, but we can always experiment, or we can just remove this. So I think we'll just leave these two in, and then you can now upload samples or record yourself. So to get the best quality results, I think ElevenLabs recommends about 2 to 2.5 hours of footage or audio from you to get the best possible outputs. So I'm just going to like click upload here and show you. These were audios based on a few YouTube videos I had. So let me just pick one and show you. So it starts uploading and it shows you what good, better, and best outputs would result from. So you can choose 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, and so on. So I'm just going to upload a bunch of samples. So, because these were all the videos that I had, these were taken from my YouTube channel. I mean, I know it sucks if you haven't like created a bunch of content or don't have like a lot of audio recordings that may have 2 hours of footage, but I think you can start out with, say, 30 to 60 minutes. I definitely think like with all AI models, the more data you give it to be trained on, the better your outputs are going to be. So if you are serious about getting a high quality voice clone, I would highly, highly recommend giving it the 2 or even 2.5 hours of content. It will really make a difference. So yeah, in this, like, I've given it all of these videos. It's going to start uploading. So I think one is done, but the rest are still uploading. So I'm going to let those upload, and then I'm going to come back and show you the results after all of these have uploaded and what is the final quality output that we get. Okay, so now that that's completed uploading, like you can see, I've given it about 2.5 hours of training data. Then we're just going to click next, and it's going to ask me to verify my voice. So I'm just going to do this now. And once that's done, I will come back and show you the results. And so once we are done with verification, where 11 Labs just makes you read a single line of text to kind of say this is actually your voice, it's going to show you this message that says your professional voice clone is being prepared. It can take between 2 to 6 hours. I think in my case, it took about 3 to 4. But yeah, it takes some time. So you can just click finish and return to dashboard. You will see that this is in progress. So if I click on it right now, it will say this voice does not have a sample to play, which is why I kind of played the clip before we went through this entire process. And now I will just play another clip that I had downloaded that was created using the professional voice clone. I love how much I've learned inside the AI Automation Masterclass. Best purchase ever. That's basically what our professional voice clone sounds like and how you can set one up both using the instant and professional feature within 11 Labs. So yeah, that was a holistic comparison of using Minimax and 11 Labs to clone your voice using AI. Feel free to play around with them to see where you get the best outputs. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to DM me, or if anything was unclear, I'm more than happy to make updates to these lessons or change any resources wherever required. That's it for this one, and I will see you in the next one.